going to be showing you guys how to make a DIY fidget. So it has many holes. You want to trace it out. This is the fidget we are attempting to make.
Huh. Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Welcome to my evil lair.
I'm just kidding, it's my room. I have no evil lair. Hey guys! Hey guys, it's me, Txunamy, and welcome back to my channel. So, today I have a very fun video planned. So you must be asking, Txunamy, what video are you doing? Well, as you probably already know by the title of the video, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a DIY fidget. So on my fidget collection video, I told you guys, hey, do you guys want to see how to make a DIY fidget? And you guys said, yes, obviously. So today I'm going to be showing you. So without further ado, have you subscribed? Alright, here we go again. Hey, no, I'm kidding. Go ahead and subscribe. Once you subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, let's get on with the video. Alright, to make something just like this, which is all DIY, a cute little egg, you will be needing markers of your choice if you want to color, a sheet of paper, scissors, tape, cardboard, and a hot glue gun. It's alright if you don't have a hot glue gun, you can just use tape. And if you don't have tape, use a hot glue gun. And that's all you need. Now it's time to get to work. Alrighty, so what you'll be needing is the fidget of choice. I'm going to be making a carrot because it's very cute. You don't have to make a carrot, you can make whatever you want. And if you don't have any fidgets, just go online, look at photos, or here's a carrot. So it has many holes, so we're not gonna do as many little bubble things as it has. So yeah, let's get started. Go ahead and start by getting your cardboard. You can put everything aside for now. So scissors, not needed for now. Tape, not needed for now. Hot glue gun, not needed for now. Paper, not needed for now. Just you and your cardboard. And fidget of choice, if you don't have one, just do what I do. So I'll show you right now once I trace it out. You wanna trace it out. So, pound. Okay, trace it out, just like this. Alright, so it's a bit hard to see, but it's right here. So once you trace it out, you're gonna wanna go ahead and cut it out. And also please make sure you have parent supervision if you're using scissors. Alright, and you're done. So here's the carrot. Again, if you don't have a fidget, it should look like this. So if you want, go ahead and screenshot it and then trace it. Or just kind of
wing it.
So here it is. And this is the fidget we are attempting to make. Looks pretty good. And there are rough edges, but you don't have to clean that up. If you want, you can, but we'll just keep it like so. Alright, time to move on. The next thing you want to take out is your sheet of paper. So as if you were making a paper squishy, go ahead and get your paper and fold it hamburger style. In case you don't know what that is, hamburger kind of looks like a book, and hot dog like so. So fold it hamburger and make sure that you keep your lines nice and straight. And get your cardboard. Let's do some more tracing. And for those of you wondering, folding your paper is very important because if you don't, you're only gonna have one side for your fidget and the other side will just look like cardboard. So you wanna fold it, and once you trace it out, cut it out. Alright, once you cut it out, you can set this aside. It will no longer be needed. So once you cut it out, you should have two. If you don't have two, you probably didn't fold it, or you didn't cut it out right, or it's just stuck together. So once you have your two, you want to make sure that it fits the cardboard and it matches up perfectly on both sides. Alright, so once you figure out that it matches, you want to go ahead and either tape it on or hot glue it on. And when I say tape, I do not mean cover it in tape because then you won't be able to color it if you want to color it. So you have to get either double-sided tape or regular tape and put it together double-sided. And I'm going to go ahead and hot glue it just because I feel like it'll be more secure. Another thing, do not put hot glue if you're putting it where your circles will go. You want to put it around because you will have circles 1, 2, and 3 going straight down. So avoid this area and try to put your hot glue around here. If you're using tape, don't worry about it. Then, hot glue it. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
And if you're using hot glue, please be careful. Don't burn yourself. And there's one side. Now, time to do the other side. And you're done. So as you can see right here, I kind of like moved the paper wrong. So if you still have cardboard kind of sticking out, just cut it. Now is the time to clean up your cardboard. Alrighty, so now that you've cleaned it up, nice and clean, it is now time to create holes where you want. You can add as many holes as you want. I'm just gonna do 3 just to keep it nice and cute and adorable, and a carrot. If you want, add 50. That's your choice. You can also just add 1. I've made a few with just 1, like my egg right here. But for this carrot, I'm gonna be adding 3 straight down. So go ahead and get your lead pencil or pen and make a circle where you want the circles, because you're gonna be cutting those out. And if you want, you don't have to do circles. Like, you can also do a heart or whatever shape you want. I'll be doing circles because this one has circles, so that's what I'll be doing, but do whatever you want. And if you want, you can also use something to kind of trace the circle so it comes out perfect. I'm going to be winking it. And go ahead and cut it out with either your scissors or an X-Acto knife. Just be careful. And for this, I'm going to be having to stab it. So please have a parent do this for you. I've done this many, many times, so I know what I'm doing. So please be careful if you're going to be doing this, or have a parent help you. Okay, here we go. Alright, so as you can see, I've roughly cut out the first circle. Now you just want to cut out the rest. Alright, so once you have finished cutting it out, you should have 3 circles or as many as you want. It should look kind of like this. It doesn't have to be perfect because we will be cleaning it up, so don't worry about making it perfect. You're good. Alright, so now it's time to make the actual part that you will push in and out with the paper we used earlier. So what you want to do is get your fidget. You want to place it down on the paper, get your lead pencil, or pen, and trace out the circle so you know how big it has to be. And then once you trace it out, you want to cut a bit bigger than it because you'll see. Alright, so once you have cut it out, you should have your piece of circle. And I got 2. Accidentally, I cut 2, but I'll be needing 3, so that's good. Alright, so go ahead and color it the color you want. I'm going to be doing orange because I'm making a carrot, but you can do whatever color you want. You don't even have to color it. Markers is optional, but I will be coloring, so let's get coloring. Alright, so once you've colored the front and back of your circles, I made 3. Again, you can make as many as you want. Make sure to color the front and back. You're going to want to get your fidget. Once again, get your circles, get your scissors, and you want to make a slight cut. Just like this, almost as if it's walking. Not all the way. You don't want to cut the circle all the way. Just a little less than half. Then once you do that, get your tape. And if you want this to be very strong and not to rip, get your tape and put it all the way. If you're not worrying about that, you don't have to. You don't have to do that. Now what I'm doing for this is I covered the tape on the front, but if I was to just push this, it wouldn't work and it'd look really weird. So what I'm doing is I'm making a bunch of cuts all around, kind of, again, if you were making a paper squishy, you make a lot of cuts and then you slowly push it down so you cover it well and it's not kind of just sticking out. Alright, and there you have it. So if you have any extra tape, you could just cut it off. Alright, and once you've cut off all the extra tape, you want to look where you made that tiny cut. I made mine right here. Go ahead and just remake that cut. That cut the first time was just to kind of give you an idea, like a placeholder of where the cut was going to go. Go ahead and make that cut. Once you do that, get your tape. Not a lot, you want to get just a little, just about this much. Now, this part gets a bit tricky, so go ahead and get it. You should have it just like this. Now, you want to grab either side and you kind of want to push it on top of the flap, just like this. Either side works, and push it just on top. Now hold it there, grab your tape, and place it. Cut the rest of the excess off, and repeat these steps on your other ones. Like that. Yay! Alrighty, so this part can also get a bit tricky, and it's one of the most important parts because if you want to fidget, you're gonna need these things. So you should already be done with them. As you can see, I'm done with mine. They're all different sizes, that's fine.
They don't have to be perfect.
So here are my 3, and they should be able to push in and back out. In and back out. And if it doesn't, then go back, rewind the video, and watch it again. So, to do this, you want to get one of your circles and place it down on your carrot or whatever fidget you're making. So go ahead and get it and place it down on one of your circles, just like so. Get some tape, not too much, and make sure that the circle you made is covering the cardboard circle. It should cover everything. And once it does, get some tape and tape it down like that. Now you don't want to add too much tape because we are still going to have to color it. The good thing about my markers is it can go over tape, but if yours cannot, add as little tape as you can or use your hot glue gun. I would recommend using tape just because it holds onto it better than the hot glue, which is surprising actually. So go ahead and surround it and make sure that you turn it around and make sure that it pushes like that. Oh no! See what I mean? So as you saw, it definitely needs more tape. So I'm going to use tiny little ones so I can go over the tape like that and make sure that it works like that. All right, so this is what it should look like. Now, this is a little demonstration. Then you turn it around and we will be cleaning it up. Don't worry, I know mine looks kind of weird, but don't worry, we'll be cleaning it up. All right, so the next part is go ahead and cut out another circle a bit bigger than your other ones. And the reason we're doing this is because we're gonna kind of hollow it out, I guess you could say, and we're gonna make a hole right here in the middle. Now, if you don't know how to do that, go ahead and fold the circle and cut straight through it, just like this. Now, we obviously want it to be kind of hollow, so don't cut the entire thing off, just as thick as you want it, so it should look like this. Now, for me, this is a bit too oval-y, so I'm gonna cut more off this side. Once you like how it looks, go ahead and get your fidget and look at which one it fits the best. I think for this one, it'll be fitting this one the best. So this is where your hot glue is gonna come in. Now, again, if you don't have any hot glue, that's okay. Go ahead and get the color you're gonna use and color it. If you don't have any colors, leave it how it is and tape it. If you do have hot glue, this is what you're gonna do. All right, so go ahead and get your hot glue and apply it right here on the rim and quickly put it down. Wait for it to cool down because you don't wanna burn your fingers, and then push it once it's cooled down. So then turn it around and do the same thing on this side. Wait for it to cool and push. Now you want to make sure that you don't get the paper on your actual part of the poppet, because if you do, then you won't be able to pop it. So wait for it to dry and then pop. Make sure that it's working well. Now this came off, which is one of the main reasons why we have to test it out. Wait for it to cool and then push. Just like so. Test it out. Now, hot glue doesn't stick very well to tape, which is why you're gonna have to add a lot of hot glue. And get rid of any excess glue once it's dried. Then test it out. And if it's good, go ahead and repeat the same steps on these. Alright, so once you've finished adding it, it's time to color. So I'm going to be using orange. Once again, you can do whatever type of fidget you want with whatever colors you want. You don't even have to color. If you don't have a fidget to go off of, then do what I do. And if you are doing what I'm doing, avoid coloring this part because this will be green. So just don't color that part. Alright, so as you can see, I repeated what I did on the other side onto this side. So once you do that, all you have to do, I think this is the second to last step, go ahead and get your green or whatever color you want to use. Open it and go ahead and just color the leaf part. Alright, and the last step is to, dun 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 dun, my favorite part, test it out! So as you can see, this is the actual poppet and this is the one I made. So as you can see, it looks pretty good, I'd say. Just by looking at it, I think it looks pretty good. This has a lot of circles and that would take forever to do. So I only added 3. It pops really well, and listen. What? That sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That is some crunchy noises. And that is why you have to add lots and lots of tape. Not to a point where it's like nice and thick, but just add a fairly good amount of tape and you'll get chef's kiss. And that, my friends, is how you make a DIY fidget. I think it came out really good, and I know your guys' came out amazing as well. I love you guys so much. I love you. And if you guys want a part 2 on how to make a fidget, such as a simple dimple, go ahead and comment on my Instagram at Txunamy that you guys want a part 2 on fidget DIYs. So, I love you guys. Bye.